Aloha friends, welcome to day 4 of catching up your accounting records quickly and easily. Said it before, I'll say it again. The steps that you did in the first 3 days are going to totally pay off now that we're at the final step of updating your accounting records. You'll know how many days are left for you by going over to your checklist in worksheet 2. So here we are at your checklist. Your checklist will be in column 3, and I said this would be 6 days because most people will probably have 3 items in their master list. And what you're going to do is plan 1 day for each of these items on your master checklist. So today you'll be taking one of these items that you already organized in day 3, and you'll head over to your accounting worksheet, which you set up in day 3 as well. And what you're going to do today is you're going to take that place where you have your records. So if it was a bank account, you would take your statements and start in January and go through January. I like to have them in paper, check off everything as I go, and enter those items on in here. And like I explained in the last video, let's say you had just one income category and you got 3 payments during the month. You would just press equals, enter the amount you received, a plus sign, the amount you received, a plus sign, and the amount you received. Press enter, and that cell will total all of the amounts you entered. And you'll go through, do that for income and your expenses. Or maybe you used an accounting type software like Wave Accounting for part of the year. Maybe it was a spreadsheet for part of the year. Then you would just want to have, again, gotten those records ready, printed them out, downloaded them. Maybe you can have 2 computer screens up or a tablet screen that can be helpful. And you'll just go through and enter your totals. You could run through January, enter your totals, your total expenses, February, and keep going and get through to April. And then that you'd be done with that place for today, and come back as you go through the other items on your checklist each day and add those in so that you have everything in one place, and you'll have all of your totals over here for the year in this total column right here. If you're using the Reconciling worksheet for LLCs, be sure to watch that video, which is in my email as well for day 4, on how to reconcile your account month by month. And if you're using the daily worksheet, for each month, you'll be going through and actually entering those amounts on each day. While this may have seemed like a daunting task, now that all you have to do is one of those items per day and you've already set yourself up and gotten organized, this should not take you that long. You could go through a year's worth of bank statements and enter those numbers fairly quickly for most small self-employed businesses. I have a video on how to use my optional tools that you'll see over here. There's a tool for bank statements. If you have cash receipts and you want to get those totals caught up quickly, this is a tool that will help you do that. If you use these tools, what you're doing is getting a total for the year so far. So instead of going month by month, you'll combine all of the months, and you can just right click like this and go hide these rows, and then you'll label one column January through today's date whenever you're doing this, and then you can continue going month by month through the future. But again, those tools are optional and you can check out those videos in my day 4 email. So does that make sense? I would love to hear from you. I'm super proud of you if you stuck with this, and I hope you really get to see how doing this last step, when you've taken the steps to really understand the spreadsheet, customize it for you, create your accounts, get all of your records organized, doing this part does not take that much time. And it can really be a great exercise to look at the money you've brought into your business and see how much money you're spending, because this is the basis of what you've been doing in your business, what you've been spending, what you've been earning. And even if it wasn't a lot of money, seeing that money and how much you made each month can really inspire you and motivate you to stick with your plans and develop your plans. Now, when you use accounting software, you do get a lot more information. I am a CFO for small business owners, and I have a package where I do your accounting for you, and I use LivePlan to help you do what's called lean business planning. And this can really help you use your accounting to grow your business. Once you finish all of the items on your checklist, email me, let me know. I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear what you thought of this training. All right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next training.